So there's going to be 5 steps, like I mentioned before, the whatever it takes strategy to help your athlete become the best that they can be. The first step is defining your goals, knowing exactly what you want, why are they important, and how committed are you? Excuse me. So parents, right now, I want you to ask your athlete their commitment level on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. What is their commitment level? Now, commitment level in terms of becoming a starter, becoming a better shooter, becoming a better finisher. If they say a 7, what we do is we share, hey, right now may not be a good time. Come back in 2 months. Let's follow up in a month or in a week. But if the athlete is at an 8, 9, or 10, those are the athletes we want to join our program. And there is no right or wrong answer, athlete. We just want the honest answer. You may have stuff going on. You may not be interested. You may be interested, right? But on a scale of 1 to 10, we want to see where you're at committed when it comes to becoming a better starter, like the example we're using. So this is step 1. Step 2 is the evaluation. Athlete X wants to become a starter, so we're going to evaluate their ball handling, their shooting. Most schools do the strength training and performance and the speed, but Coach Dyer, we can also help with that as well. But I know for starters, we will look at the ball handling, shooting, and finishing, what the evaluation looks like. If I can click on that. For example, Layla Robinson, we start with ball handling. In 30 seconds, I want her to go around her head one time, around her waist one time, and get 50 reps. Layla got 41. In 30 seconds, I want her to go around her waist and her legs and get 50. Layla got 32. So when it comes to ball handling, there are drills. Those are ball wraps. We go to stationary dribbling. Then we go to our tennis ball series, tennis ball grab right, tennis ball grab left, and we'll record the result you get. So tennis ball grab right, Layla had 15 seconds to dribble with her right hand and toss the ball and grab the ball with her left hand. She got 7 there. Then we go on the move. That'll complete the ball handling part. We then go to finishing. LeBron elbow, drive elbow to elbow in 30 seconds. How many layups can you make? Layla had 10 points. That is 5 layups. After ball handling, didn't do passing. We go to shooting. So this is the evaluation when it comes to step 2. This is the first practice, the first thing we would do on the court, again, after hearing your goals and talking about where do you like to go. The third step is designing your program. Most athletes their programs will consist of shooting, finishing, ball handling. We also like to start with our mindset. We've partnered with a mindset coach, and she takes care of that. If you guys are interested in that, I can send you the details with that. Coach Stacy does a phenomenal job. She's a Division I coach, women's basketball coach at North Florida, and she's also a mindset and performance coach. So we just added that service as well. Again, parents, if you're interested in that, you will get a free discovery call with Coach Stacy. But step 3, when we design your program on the court, the 3 things it's going to consist of that we hear the most: shooting, finishing, and ball handling. We then go to step 4. Here's where you implement your program. Coach Dyer teaches you the components, the drills, anything that you need to know so you can be successful in your program. We provide accountability by requiring you to keep a performance journal. Looks like this. You'll get a pen as well. You'll just fill in, hey, I did 50 free throws, I ran 1 mile, coach, and I played one-on-one, or I got 100 shots up. We will review this each practice. So each athlete will get this in their pen, and it just helps us keep you guys accountable. And it's also good to show your coaches, to show your parents how serious you guys are. Step 5 is the reevaluation. So step 1, we're seeing where Layla was at with her ball handling. Step 5 is going to be doing these same drills, and then she's trying to beat 41, 32, 49, 6. She's trying to beat her numbers that she got on the first practice. So that is going to be the 5th step. That is a 5-step, whatever it takes strategy we like to help athletes when it comes to improving their performance. Now, you may be wondering, how long does the program last? Right now in the summer, athletes are meeting with us 1 or 2 times a week. There are 3 program options that athletes can choose from. I believe with this small group training we're doing the Hoops Hustle, which is a 12-week program. Rise to Greatness is a 24-week. The Extra Miles a Year program. Our goal is to develop lifetime relationships with our athletes and help them be successful both on the court and off the court. Now, parents, we do understand this is a big decision. This is a big commitment and investment. If you are not satisfied for any reason after 1 month of your program, you can terminate your contract with no harm or no foul. Here are testimonials from athletes that worked with us in the past. I can send these to you if you'd like. And here's the pricing and packaging when it comes to the semi-private training. I believe we're doing the Hoops Hustle program, which is a 12-week program meeting once a week. $233 is the payment every month, once a month, or every 4 weeks. We also can do a bi-weekly payment. I think that's $116.50. Bi-weekly, you'll pay that for 12 weeks. Or you can pay the $233 for every 4 weeks. I'm going to hold this screen just for a little bit so parents can write this down if they choose to. And again, we are choosing the Hoops Hustle, which is a 12-week program, meeting once a week. Now, let's go over practices and things of that nature. Practices are 60 minutes. This is what the structure looks like. After they get a warm-up, stationary ball handling, stationary dribbling, driving drills, quick break, water break won't be 2 minutes. A little bit of core work. And then the last drill is athlete's choice. That's where athletes can choose what to work on. They may have found a drill online. They might like a drill they do with their school, with their travel team that they've learned to Coach Dyer. This gives the athlete some autonomy. That way it's not Coach Dyer saying, hey, do this, do that, do this, do it right now, hustle up. And athletes seem to like this part too. This will be the structure of the practice. Each week, athletes will receive a check-in, a weekly check-in. What is a weekly check-in, Coach Dyer? This is simply a short questionnaire holding the accountability with the athlete. Did they work out twice a week? Positive focus. What worked well for you this week at practice? What can be improved? What's one thing you can do to lead yourself better this week? And then lastly, any issues, challenges that we can help with. So athletes will fill this out. The text will go to the parents. Went over practice. And if this is a good fit, parent, I will send you a membership agreement and a guarantee form. A membership agreement, I'm going to go over what is highlighted. You'll fill out your athlete's information up here. Training sessions, Arrival to a session call after 15 minutes of your scheduled time will be considered a used session or no-show. Health, if athletes have asthma or they're injured or just anything, please let coach know. That way I can make sure they have their inhaler, they have their water, they have their fluids. So if you have any health conditions that would bother you, please let me know. Cancellation. If you need to cancel, that's totally fine. Just please let us know 24 hours before your session. Otherwise, that will be considered a used session. What I like to do, since we're doing a 12-week program, is let Excel know, hey, we need Thursdays at 5 for 12 weeks. Can you do that? They will let me know. If you need to cancel, just let me know Tuesday or Wednesday. That way we can still have our time slot. So there's no problem at all if you cancel, but just let me know 24 hours. Now, if it gets excessive, then we will have a challenge. Termination. Let's say you are 8 weeks into your program and you want to leave your program. There's nothing wrong with that. You'll just have to pay half of what is remaining, and that's what this termination fee is stating. Another important part, a membership freeze. We know athletes have busy summers. They go on vacations. We also work with some farmers where fair is coming up. We're actually working with some athletes in the Marion Fair. They couldn't train this past week, so I freeze their membership. What that means is they don't train this week and we will double up the next week. So these athletes will train twice because we did not train last week. So parents, if you know dates that you're not going to be here, that's totally fine. Just shoot those over. And since we're doing a 12-week program, you're allowed 1 week of freeze time. If that is confusing, please just email me and I will explain that. Media release, I will post some more drills that we do with athletes on social media. If athletes do not wish to participate, please initial here when you guys receive the membership agreement. So that is the agreement. That is the practice notes, the evaluation, and your weekly check-ins. So parents, if this is a good fit, please confirm with me and I will send you over the membership agreement. Thank you guys again for watching this video and taking time out your busy day to learn more about what we do at Whatever It Takes University. And I look forward to hearing from you soon.